you're currently shopping for a mortgage, it's really important that you understand your option of a rapid rescore. This is a way for you to quickly increase your credit score so you can potentially get into a lower interest rate, which could potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars over the life of the loan. So what I'm going to cover today is what is a rapid rescore, why don't all lenders do rapid rescores, how does credit impact the rate that you qualify for, and then just give you a real life example of how I helped some clients with a rapid rescore recently, which saved them $6,294 in upfront costs. So a rapid rescore is just a process utilized in the mortgage industry to quickly update and potentially improve a borrower's credit score. And what it involves is just submitting proof of recent positive credit behavior, such as paying off debts, resolving disputes, and we do this directly with the credit bureaus quickly. And these processes update in just a matter of days, resulting in an immediate adjustment in your score. So unlike you paying down your credit card to a certain amount or to zero and then waiting for all the bureaus to update your score, we submit everything directly to them and then it gets impacted immediately, typically within 2 to 3 business days. Now, the reason that all lenders don't do rapid rescores is some lenders choose not to offer it because services cannot be directly charged to the borrower for this service. Unlike other loan-related fees, which lenders can typically pass on to borrowers, rapid rescore fees cannot be directly billed to the borrower due to regulations governing permissible borrower-paid charges. Consequently, lenders may find it financially unfeasible to offer rapid rescoring as a standard service, as they may not be able to recover the associated costs from the borrower. Really, it just comes down to money, right? They don't want to spend the money to do the rapid rescore for you. And if it's a direct lender, obviously, if they raise your credit score, you may qualify for a better rate. Obviously, then the principal and interest that they're getting, the interest that you're paying to them is lower as well. So it's not something that everybody's going to bring up when you're shopping for your mortgage. So it's something that you should always ask when you're talking to a broker or a lender. Let's talk about credit and how it impacts the rate that you qualify for. So because of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, essentially everybody falls into different credit buckets, and then there's what's called loan level adjustments. So with one of the lenders that I work with, they have credit buckets, meaning that every from sub 660 to 679 fall into the same bucket for a rate that they would qualify for, 680 to 699, and so on. The better your score, obviously, the better rate that you're going to qualify for. So in the example I'm about to show you, there was 2 borrowers. Anytime that we pull your credit, we pull all 3 bureaus, so Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And if there's a borrower and a co-borrower, they're going to use the middle score of the lower person. So in this case, the co-borrower's middle score was 757. Okay, so they could get above 760, potentially above 780. Now, this is a real life example. So when you pull your credit score, there's not only the score that they give you, but underneath that is another score. And so in this scenario, you can see it says plus 54. So there's a potential that we could get this score above 780 or even above 800. Now, these borrowers were getting into a jumbo loan, so it truly impacts what they're going to qualify for. I mean, it'll impact any loan, but on a jumbo loan, the higher the credit really impacts the rate that somebody's going to qualify for or the discount points associated with that rate. So if there's potential for a rapid rescore, I would click what's called the Wayfinder, and this is going to tell me the exact steps that a borrower needs to do to potentially raise the score. So in this scenario, it's 96% likely that we could be able to raise her score above 780, and it shows it's only using $823 over 2 accounts. And then once you actually click See Details, it'll provide instructions for the borrower. So in this case, they just needed to pay down a JP Morgan Chase Bank card and then their Citi card down. So pretty simple. They would just make these payments and then contact that credit card company and ask for an updated letter that shows the new balance. Then once they've actually done that and they provide me the letter, we submit these for a rapid rescore, and then the actual credit company goes to Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax, whichever one that we're submitting to, and they'll do the rescore. After we submitted, a few days later, we got a new score, and now you can see the co-borrower, their highest score is actually the one that we did the rapid rescore with. It's now 792, which now makes the middle score 786. So now that's the qualifying credit score. We can actually do the rapid rescore process while a loan is actually in underwriting. So on the top, you see the initial loan estimate, the origination charges. The lender was charging 1.108% in discount points for the rate, which was a cost of $12,410. After we did the rapid rescore, the lender was only charging 0.546, which was $6,115.20. Now remember, this is a jumbo loan, so that's why some of these fees are higher that you see on here. But obviously a substantial savings for this client. In fact, they saved $6,294 in upfront costs in the discount points. This is why some lenders don't do rapid rescores, or some brokers, is because you have to pay for the wayfinder, the what if simulator, the rescore fee for everything that you turn in. So because there was 2 different credit cards that we had to submit to in one credit bureau, it was $45 for each one of those, and the credit company charges their fee of $25 as well. So the total rescore costs were $146.50. Now, if for some reason this loan ended up not closing, or the clients perhaps shopped the lender and went somewhere else for a better deal, then they'd be out this $146.50. I don't look at it like this. I look at it, let's do the best things for the client and the borrower. Obviously, I believe that my rates are very competitive, if not the best. And I'm going to be able to make sure that I put you in the best decision to be able to get into the lowest rate possible for yourself. And if I do that, I believe most people are going to be genuine and still work with me on their loan, especially because at the beginning, I've given them so much information about what they should do and shouldn't do when it comes to loans, and making sure that they're in the right product and getting the right service. At the end of the day, this is why I do rescores. It's to get people into homes that they love, and obviously try to get positive 5-star reviews. These are the borrowers. You can see Shannon just said Trevor clearly and efficiently guided us through the home buying process and went above and beyond to make us feel comfortable. He quickly answered all of our questions and provided a wealth of knowledge on the process and relevant sources of information. He also organized and met us for site inspections at all hours of the day and really did everything possible to make the process easy on us. For me, it's all about providing a 5-star experience for my clients, for my realtors' clients. All these people are friends, family, long-term clients that I'm trying to make sure that I give them the best options when it comes to one of the largest investments that they make. And that's why I do rapid rescores for all of my clients, if it makes sense. Sometimes we can't always raise their score enough for it to make a difference to be able to get into a different credit category. If you want to learn more about rapid rescores or just have other mortgage or real estate related questions, you can simply scan my QR code. It'll bring up my calendar and you can book a time to be able to go over all of your options, and I'll answer all of your questions. You can also email me at trevor@harborfunding.group, or call me or text me anytime at 619-404-6637. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can get other training to be able to make sure that you're putting yourself in the best position when it comes to your home mortgage or other real estate related needs.